What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as DigiByte to Bitcoin. So shout out to Seb for commenting his top cryptocurrency. If you guys are interested in being shouted out in tomorrow's video, or you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, as well as leave a comment telling me what cryptocurrency we should review in tomorrow's video. Otherwise, let's get on with today's episode. As you noticed in the title, we will be discussing Western Union adopting cryptocurrency as a method of payment or as a method of transaction. So I do have an article that is by crypto something or other, AMB Crypto, that we will get into shortly. Otherwise, we have some TA as well as just going over the general market and getting a general opinion on where we see things going. So just refreshing the coin market cap as we always do. Hopefully you guys checked out my video yesterday. I read a lot of your comments. I'll have the link at the end of the video. So I read a lot of those, had a lot of good news, a lot of different opinions, but that's why I post them, so I can hear all your opinions. So right now, as you can see, the market cap total is 273. So, or 274, we'll round up. 42.3% Bitcoin dominant. So that is pretty good to see that we're going closer to that $300 billion mark. Obviously, we want to see crypto in the 506. I know the top 700 billion, we can get there. It's definitely possible. But definitely 300 is going to be where we're trying to go to next. As you can see, the top 10 cryptos, we have Bitcoin to Tether. We are seeing a lot of red within these top 10 coins, which pretty much signifies the rest of the market is going to be down. Yes, there'll be some coins that are up, as you can see, up 14%, Tezos, up 13, up 12. So there are some coins that are up. We'll talk about DigiByte today and why it's up 12% on the day. Pretty interesting. But otherwise, we see the market down for the most part, but not too bad. Bit of consolidation, nothing in the double digits, so I'm not too worried. But checking out AMB Crypto, it says Western Union files a new patent with reference to Bitcoin and Litecoin. So I'll post a link to this article. You can check it out for yourself and leave your opinion in the comments below. I would like to hear. Here is the patent they filed. Right here, recurring transfer notifications and secure transfer. I think this is the patent, yeah. United States patent application. This is what they put on. And basically, it says the patent describes that the electronic transfer network could either be a cryptocurrency network or any other network, and the network will use encryption protocols and techniques performing the cryptocurrencies. Furthermore, it refers to Bitcoin, the payment network, and Litecoin and other cryptocurrency networks as an example of the electronic transfer network. So similar in that regards. They want to start maybe making their own crypto-related coin or making their own cryptocurrency, use their own blockchain for Western Union to transfer money, or the Western Union token, maybe. That would be pretty cool. It says the following example is mentioned. A client device may securely store a private cryptographic key associated with a cryptocurrency account of a user and may use specialized client software, cryptocurrency wallet application, to generate digital cryptographic signatures using the private cryptographic key and data identifying the details of the requested cryptocurrency transfer. So it says, according to the patent, in order to generate a hash value signature associated with the private key, particular cryptocurrency account, the client application might implement a cryptographic hash function. So they're definitely looking into making some type of cryptocurrency or crypto-related software, or I guess method to transferring money to and from different people within Western Union. But it's definitely nice to see a lot of these major businesses switching over to a cryptocurrency blockchain relevant area. That's definitely something good to look at, and nice to see that that's where the direction is headed. Everybody seems to be jumping on this bandwagon, and once we see currencies like Alibaba or Amazon or those big companies, Apple, saying that they accept cryptocurrency, we're going to see a massive spike in crypto. If Alibaba, the Korean Amazon basically, starts accepting cryptocurrency, we're going to see huge moves too quickly. It's going to be wild. But yeah, it pretty much just talks about how they're going to accept it, what they're patenting exactly. I can't speak right now. It's saying blockchain technology may be used to implement a decentralized distributed database, which may be hosted in a combination of client devices, data management servers. The blockchain may store distributed electronic ledgers, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it's talking about what we talked about in our video on WanChain, I think it was, accepting... I think it was WanChain, not sure. But accepting or using the blockchain technology in clothing, which was pretty cool. Or I'm pretty sure it was WanChain. But it'll be definitely interesting to see where they plan on going with this. Why do we need Western Union to use Litecoin? There should be no need for the middleman, says Twitterati says. Another tweet says, I want to like it, but banks are bad. LOL. So we'll see where this goes. I know Western Union is pretty in the banking system. It's up there, so we'll see how that ends up transferring out to other cryptos and how it affects the market. But Litecoin looking quite nice, guys, on the TA for today. Just another day of consolidation, slowly coming back down in this consolidation. Very slow, not much price movement, moving to, I want to say, bound to our support at around $80 flat. Hopefully we don't break that. I don't think we will. If we do, expect a move to 70, but I think we should stay above. Consolidation for a few more days as anticipated, as I've said yesterday, and eventually I do predict a move bringing us higher up to that high-low MMA. I do think we have been under it for quite some time now. I want to say about since the 5th, so May, January, February, March, April, May to right now in July. So it's definitely been quite some time, at least 2 months. And I do think we're due to pull back up to that high-low MMA at around 125, 120 region. So anticipate that. I'm prepared. I am expecting that move up there. I think Bitcoin is already trying to go there. We're looking at this on the 4 hour, and we are quite nearing that overbought territory, but for the most part, we are looking quite nice. You can see the uptrend we have started. You can see that we broke a pretty nice resistance level on the 4 hour, and we are currently trading above it, using it as support. We broke above that high-low MMA, and this is what I expect to happen on the daily. So if you look at this right now on the 4 hour MMA, you can see when we were nearing the high-low MMA, we fell, and eventually we had to come back up to the high-low MMA, test it, and then break above and continue up. So that's where I want to see Bitcoin go on its daily MMA. So what we look at it now is you can see that we fell below the daily high-low MMA. You can see right here we fell below, tested a bottom at around 6,000. I want to say 5,800 seems to be the bottom for Bitcoin right now, and now it seems to want to go back up to its support at around $8,700 in that region. So you saw that green band cross over, so it is signifying a bearish market, but I do think we need a pullback back up to the middle average. I do think that's where we're headed. I think we're going to pull back up there very, very, very soon. I think we're already headed there right now. We're about halfway there, but I'm definitely anticipating a nice run of Bitcoin to this region right in that level, following these bands right here. So somewhere in this area is where I see Bitcoin going very, very, very soon. Now, reason being is because I'm going to show you in a second how these high-low MMAs work after I delete these lines. Okay, so you can see how Bitcoin tends to travel using this high-low MMA. It always seems to use this. It always comes back to it no matter where it is. You can see how when it strays away, it comes back down, uses it as support, strays away again, comes back down, uses it as support. We strayed very far away and came back down with too much force, broke through, but we ended up moving back up to use it as support. I mean, as resistance. So it's kind of like a magnet. No matter how high or low we go, it tends to gravitate back to it. So it's the fact that we fell again for a third time, and now we're coming back up to use it as support. And this is most likely what's going to happen right now. You can see how we fell, came back up to it, fell again, came back up, fell again, and now we're going to come back up to it right there. That's where I see this market heading, and I think Bitcoin is very well going to go to it. So if we see prices around that $8,000 region, We're at 6,700 right now. I would not be surprised in the slightest. So be prepared for that. Lastly, let's check out Ethereum for the top cryptocurrencies. Going to sum this up really quick. Not much is happening with Ethereum. Ethereum seems to be just flatlined right now. A lot of consolidation. You can see we had this movement upwards. I think it's headed to the high-low MMA. It's just going to take some time. So I'm not going to get into much detail. You can see we broke out of the channel. We're moving up. I just want to sum it up really quick. We broke through the downtrend that we've had for quite some time, a few months. And we are looking to move up to that high-low MMA shortly. So be prepared. Now, guys, let's check this out. This is so awesome and beautiful. I'm just so happy to see a move like this within cryptocurrency. That's why I wanted to talk about it today. So even in a bear market, price happens, price moves, price can shoot. It's very possible. And this is a very, very, very good example of how that can happen. So obviously we're not too prepared, or it was hard to justify, but with a little bit of TA, we can kind of figure out where the movement was. So right off the bat, you can see how we do have this extremely long downtrend. Right now, we are extremely overbought in the stock RSI, so be mindful of that this isn't a permanent thing. It's temporary, and it is going to come back down to readjust, so that's what we're seeing right now. But moves like this happen even in a bearish market. That's what I want you guys to understand. It just matters on which currency we're finding. So you can see on this downtrend, if I zoom in, we faced resistance right here on this high-low MMA on the daily. And I do want to check out the 4-hour in 1 second, but you can see how we faced a lot of resistance. And it's weird that we saw this spike. We saw a pullback and then a huge spike. Had resistance on the downtrend, came back down to the high-low MMA. A lot of action happening right here. We broke bearish, fell, and you can see how we've drawn the support that was on here for quite some time. And you can see where the support tends to be, where we drew this last time, right here. And if we follow it through, you can see again, right on the top, right, cuts right through here, support on the top, resistance right there, some more right here. When we cut through, you can see how we bottomed out. We had to go down to the next support level. We fell, tested it, fell through, came back up, closed the candle above, and then we saw this huge break. Now, to me, where I would have bought in is as soon as it broke this downtrend. As soon as the downtrend was broken, I would have bought in and rode it up. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention to DigiByte, but this is a huge move, and a lot of money could have been made. Basically, as soon as we saw the downtrend right here broken, I would have bought in. Basically, this is huge resistance. Even the high-low MMA is acting as resistance, these two lines that come across. So even with the pullback, as soon as we came back up to retest, as soon as I saw it break above the downtrend, I would have bought in and rode it up. Obviously, right now, if you own DigiByte and you bought in anywhere below this level right here and you're in profit, I would definitely suggest cashing out, taking some out at least. If not, take all of it, totally up to you, but take some of your position out. Cash out, treat yourself, and enjoy that you made a very, very, very nice run. But otherwise, that's going to sum up the video for today, guys. Thank you for sharing DigiByte. I'm so happy to look at it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.